Delarite, my MVVs, welcome. Yes, so Delarite, a deep silence has befallen, the ancient palace of the great lion after one of his three most sacred staff of authority mysteriously disappeared. These staff are not mere symbol, they are the very pillar upon which the throne of Ife stands. Each hold a spiritual and historical essence that connect the great lion directly to the gods, the ancestors, and the people. According to palace tradition, the great lion holds three divine staff: Upper Ase, which is the staff of divine command. This is the very staff that has now gone missing. It represents the divine voice of authority, the power of decree, and the ancestral seal upon every royal decision. Without it, no major spiritual, judicial, or ritual pronunciation from the great lion can carry full potency. There's another staff they call Opa Orun, the staff of heaven. This sacred staff connects the great lion, a celestial wall, okay? It represents the bridge between the mortal and the divine, a medium through which the great lion receives messages and guidance from the Orisha and the ancestors, okay? And that is why each time he is going for seclusion, he goes with the Opa Orun, okay? Now, there is a third one that is called Opa Oduduwa, the staff of creation. This is the foundational staff, a physical reminder of Oduduwa's original descent from heaven to establish Ife. It symbolizes continuity, creation, and the everlasting covenant of the royal dynasty. But it is the Upper Ase, the staff of divine command, that has vanished, and its absence has thrown the palace into serious chaos. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarite. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. A share Adukwe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, report has it that the great lion has given a 48-hour ultimatum for the sacred staff to resurface or face drastic spiritual and traditional consequences. He has warned that if the staff is not found within that time, he will invoke, in fact, I don't want to start talking about it now, the ancient spirit of vengeance and justice to search for it. The mere mention of, what he intends to invoke has sent shockwave through the palace. The last time he invoked it, 3 shrines trembled and rains of fire were said to fall on those who had hidden sacred relics. Now, whisper run wild through every corridor that the missing staff disappeared shortly after a sacred visit from members of the Ile-Orokitan household, who had come to discuss the Okori-Aye pot buried deep within Igbo Ado Ugbo forest. The same mysterious pot that, of course, Ebony said she wants to remove, right? Those men were reportedly allowed to stay overnight in the palace, and by dawn, the Upper Ase was gone. Even more suspicious is the sudden replacement of 3 traditional palace servants, all without explanation. The new servants were quietly installed during the same period when the Orokitan visitors arrived. Now, the chief security officer and all guard on night duty are under interrogation. Elders and chiefs are beginning to believe that the Ile-Orokitan faction, especially the breakaway group that wants to form, that are still holding on to Ile-Orokitan, may have orchestrated this to force the great lion into granting settlement and recognition for, Ebony. The timing is crucial because the missing staff of Ase is needed for December ritual. So many rituals are coming up in December. They have, November this month, they have the Ofarende. They have another very serious ritual coming up in the next 12 days in the palace. And they have the 10th year anniversary and so many different rituals that are coming up. Now, they said that without this staff, these rituals will not happen. One of the most sacred yearly rites in the entire kingdom is supposed to happen at the end of this month, before Offering Day. And without the staff, the ritual cannot hold, and the balance of spiritual authority may tilt dangerously. This is what is going on. It's a big situation going on right there in the palace. Now, there's so much fear in the palace. Every door is guarded. Every servant is being questioned. And whisper echoed through the night. The staff that carries the bread of command has been silenced until it returns. Even the lion himself, cannot rest. The great lion is said to have locked himself in his inner chamber, consulting the Ifa and seeking the face of the gods. Priestess Adetutu is on her way back to Nigeria, and they said other priestesses have summoned, and Ifa priests have, summoned a lot of, other Ifa priests to come for consultation so they can see what they can do. But one thing is certain, time is running out, and the Opase does not, if the Opase does not reappear before 48 hours deadline that the great lion has given, then he's going to use all, powers that has been given to him to ensure that this staff come out. It's a lot that is going on in the palace. A lot. They say the palace has never seen such silence before. Even the hustle of, everyday hustle that people will get up and just go and come back home. They said everything has been affected. Yes, it is true that this is not the first time that a royal staff has, disappeared from the palace. But this is making it so serious because they have so many traditional events. This is the end of the year. And you know that from next week, they are supposed to start having events upon events upon events. And these events are not going to hold properly without the staff. And this staff is an authority that has been given to the great lion that has its mandate and everything. And for somebody to have had the audacity to go and remove the staff is something that is worrisome. Inside his private chamber, they say the king sat before the flame of an ancestral lamp. The air was thick with incense, and the scent of burnt kola nut filled the room before him. Let the empty space where the Opase was once rested, the staff of divine command, the tongue of authority, the very object through which royal decrees were sealed. Without it, his word is silence, his throne is powerless. This is what they are saying. They say the chiefs had gathered earlier, kneeling in confusion, none dared to raise their eyes to the king's face. The great lion had looked at them, one after the other, his voice low but fierce. The staff of Ase does not walk away by itself. Someone carried it, and whoever did carry the staff of Ife along with it. If that staff does not return before the second, before 48 hours, I will open the gates of, what you all dread the most in the palace, what you all hate the most. Delarai, tell me, what is that thing that they dread the most in the palace? Yes, so that is where we are going, because that is what is happening. A murmur of terror ran through the hall. In fact, they said when the great lion mentioned it, it was enough to make some of them begin to contemplate, jumping through the window, because that is what is about to happen. They said that thing happened yesterday. Today now is 24 hours. By tomorrow night, the great lion will go into a ritual to release, the most dreaded into the palace again. And this is something that is causing a whole lot of problems. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors of verified information making the rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact.